What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware, diagnosed narcissist. Today we're going to be talking about transitional or temporary supply, like how sometimes narcissists don't just have a new supply; they have a transitional supply or backup supply, and things of that nature. Like it's not always going to be a new supply that they stick with. There are different forms of narcissist new supply, right? So, like I said, there are different forms of narcissist new supply. There are the new supply that they stick with, that they plan on trying to be with, trying to make things work out with, and whatnot. That happens quite a bit, right? There are a lot of narcissist new supply who are out there doing this type of stuff, saying this type of stuff. You know, they are the new supply that is going to be around. But there are also narcissist new supply that are just transitional. Like these come from non-committal narcissists, right? You know that narcissists, for the most part, don't like to be by themselves relationship wise. They don't like to be without a supply. For the ones who can get supply consistently, they don't like to be without it. So with that being said, they hate to be around. They say they hate to be without that narcissist supply. So they will find somebody just to buy the time, just to get their needs met, emotional, sexual, financial needs met. There are people that they will use for just that temporary supply and whatnot. There are absolutely people out there that narcissists will use and abuse and just take advantage of just to get that kind of temporary hit of narcissistic supply, just so they don't have to be by themselves. And this happens to so many people, y'all. It really, really does. Like so many people fall into this category, and you can tell sometimes, right? You can tell, like, if that narcissistic person is single or they just got a relationship and you're dealing with them, right? And they're non-committal to you. They'll be doing relationship things. They'll come over there and sleep with you. They'll do all this type of stuff. But when you ask them a question like, "What are we? Where's this going? Like, do you know? Like, what do you want from me? What do you see us in the future?" And they really never give you um, an answer, right? They really never ever give you an answer. They really never ever um, do that type of stuff. They will absolutely just tell you, well, we're just friends right now. We're just having fun. Let's just like enjoy the time together or whatever. I really don't want to be with anybody. I really don't want this, don't want that. Like what's really going on here? What's the space that we're going to fall into? What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? You know, that's the mindset that a lot of narcissists and toxic people have right there. You know, that really is. That's how they go about doing things. They just will not commit to you. They'll say things like, "Oh, we're just going with the ride. Let's go with the flow. Let's just enjoy each other," you know. But then, and while y'all are, you know, enjoying each other, right? While y'all are enjoying each other, they go out and find a new relationship partner. They go out and be with somebody else. Like you'll see them hop into a relationship and commit to somebody else. You were the temporary supply. You were the possible transitional supply. This might be the role that you are playing. This happens, you know, this absolutely happens in this place right here. I would tell people, this is the space you fall into. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when you see it happen because you start to blame yourself. You're like, so what's wrong with me? What do I have going on? What did I do wrong? Why wouldn't they commit to me? Because you fell into the role and accepted the role of the transitional supply of the backup plan, just in case they used you. They probably just tried to use you to bide their time until they found someone that they feel like could stick, you know. And sometimes they like you. The reason you fall into this role is because you're the first person they deal with when they get out of a relationship. You are the person that you might be the person that they were cheating with, that made their relationship, that they blame the relationship blowing up on. Like they'll say, my relationship blew up because I was cheating with so and so. I was doing this with so and so. So they'll put it onto you, and they just won't commit to being in a relationship with you or doing anything with you because they feel like it's your fault that they're by themselves in the first place. So they'll be non-committal to you. Like they'll use you to transition to their next permanent source of supply, or they'll use you as to transition back to the original person that they were with. That happens too, you know. If you've been with a narcissist or a toxic person, you absolutely know that they can and will use you to transition back to their ex. Like they'll go back to their ex after dealing with you, after talking with you, after like doing all this type of stuff. They will absolutely go back to their ex. So I would just tell people, just like, you kind of got to be wary of dealing with people like this, because they will absolutely have you lingering along for a long time, making you feel like you have a actual shot. They'll try to convince you that you have an actual shot or actual chance at being with them. So they'll keep you, they'll drag you along, they'll keep you going. They'll do a lot of different things just to try to convince you that you got a shot. And then guess what happens? They eventually find somebody else, and then you come to realize that you never really had a shot. They were using you, and that right there is going to break you. So I'd suggest, if you think you're dealing with a toxic person or somebody, and they're being non-committal to you, you might want to non-commit to them. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like going to a school, right? You want to go, you have your favorite school, like coming out of high school, like you have your favorite school that you wanted to attend, right? I want to go to what's the school around here? I want to go to I'm in North Carolina, so I'm gonna go to NC State. You like, I want to go to NC State to play basketball, play football, or academic scholarship, right? I want to go to NC State. I got my eyes set on NC State. NC State it is. I love NC State. You're committed to NC State, and you talk to the coaches, or you talk to the admins and whatnot, and then all of a sudden they ain't committing to you. They're like, yeah, we like what you got to offer. We just get, let's be friends right now. You mean the school is dating other people. They're taking other people on tours that have to play the same role that you play. Have the same major that you have play the same position that you play. You see what I'm saying? That happens to so many people in these situations. Like, you got to be very wary of what can go on. Like, they will drag you along. They will use you. They will abuse you. They will take advantage of you. And then the last second, they'll tell you that they found somebody else. Like, it's not you, it's me. I didn't know what I really wanted, and I wasn't really committed to what I had going on. I really wasn't committed to you, and I'm sorry about that. And it's not your fault. I promise you, it's nothing you did wrong. It's all on me. You can be angry at me. You can hate. I know you hate me right now. Blah blah blah. They'll tell you this type of stuff because you're gonna have some. You're probably gonna have some sideways feelings towards them because of how they treated you and what they did and how they went about it. Which again makes sense. It absolutely makes sense to be angry at this person, to be mad at this person. So don't just be like, oh, I'm angry and mad for no reason. No, you have a reason to be angry at them. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the more non-committal they are to you, the more you probably need to non-commit to them, or you're going to spend a lot of time in these spaces trying to make this person happy, trying to get them to commit to you, trying to prove your worth when they already know your worth. They just don't want to show it to you. You know what I'm saying? They already know what you're worth. They already established a value to you, especially if you were cheating with them. They have already established a certain type of value to you, which again makes it very difficult for you to deal with this type of person, which makes it very difficult for you to navigate this type of space. So you could be playing the role of transitional or backup supply or temporary supply. Like, you are providing comfort and space to this person. You're providing comfort, peace, sexual favors, whatever it is, to this person until they find their permanent source of supply, which you probably won't be it. They might commit to you way on down the road if they fail trying to talk to somebody else. If they can't find anybody else, they might settle with you. But do you want somebody to settle for you? Like, I went out there and I toured the world. I had 100 relationships. None of them panned out. But you know what? I always thought about you when I was with those 125 people, 130 people I've been with. I always thought about you, and I'm ready for us to be together. And then if you're in a certain type of mindset, if you have an abandonment wound that you need to heal, or you might need to go to some therapy, you might take them into your life. But again, you will still be playing the role of temporary supply, because this type of person, like a narcissist, that's looking for temporary or backup or transitional supply, they'll be nice to you for a little bit, but they always think that you're going to be there no matter what they do. They always think that no matter what they do, you're going to be there for them. No matter what they do, you're going to be there for them, and they're absolutely going to take advantage of you. They are. So it's up to you. It falls onto you to decide what actions that you want to take, because I'm telling you, the narcissist or the toxic person, they're going to take the action that benefits them the most. Be it lying to you or stringing you along or telling you that they, I can see a future with you, future faking you, making promises to you that y'all gonna be together if you just stick it out with them a little bit longer. Just giving that, just stick it out with me a little bit longer. We gonna make this work. I can feel it. I can feel it. Don't waste your time on people like this. I'm just telling y'all, because I know so many people that do waste their time in these situations. And they end up being so angry later on in life because they wasted so much time with this toxic narcissistic person. The anger is just unbelievable. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode, y'all. This week, Saturday, the 14th of September, we will be doing our live in-person workshop on the 14th of September in Washington, D.C. You can find the link here, right here. You can find it right here, mentalhealness.net/events. Get registered up. Come check us out from 12 to 4 and whatnot. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode. And as always, y'all, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.